What's been the most difficult thing about making the transition to the fullback position for you?
I think just like from playing, it's just you're at tight end, you're a lot closer to the line of scrimmage, so stuff happens a lot sooner. Fullback, you got to sort your way through a lot of stuff. Not everything's as clear. I think that's kind of the biggest thing.
Is it more of an impact position though, in terms of the way you have to hit people as opposed to just blocking them with your hands?
Yeah, I'd definitely say there's a lot of impacts in fullback. It's just good how big the impacts are. You know, it's nice to have me and Khalid rotating a lot, kind of trying to take some of those impacts off us. So.
And Khalid's getting a lot of the carries. Are you kind of asking to get a little bit more involved in that?
You know, it's just the luck of the draw. You know, we'll see what happens. But obviously, everyone would like a few carries every now and again. But I guess it's just the luck of the draw right now. So.
Are you able to go over the top in the on the goal line like that?
Yeah. I wouldn't say my hops are too good, but I could kind of tumble over top of a few people. So.
Talk about your catch, the one where Wilton was going down, then you got the extra yards.
Oh yeah. Caught it. Took a while to turn around, and then just kind of try to run. They came at me a lot faster than I was expecting. So, but it was fun.
Do you think this offense has surprised people with how well it's played so far?
I don't know. I don't think it's surprised us. I think that's really what we're focused on. We know the type of guys we have. I mean, we had a bunch of guys coming back. So I don't know. Maybe I wasn't reading up too much on how people thought we were going to do offensively.
Are you anxious for some, tougher tests?
Yeah, absolutely. Don't discredit the other two teams. They're great teams. UCF definitely flew around. But yeah, absolutely. Excited to play Colorado. That's really our focus. 1 week at a time, 1 game at a time.
Get a chance to check out their depth chart at all?
I heard about that. He told me about that. I haven't. I'm gonna definitely check it. I hope they had something good for the fullbacks. I know Utah last year had me as a thumb, which was pretty accurate. I look a lot like a thumb, so hopefully they had something creative for us fullbacks. But that's funny. I like that.
Evidently, they have Austin Powers as a defensive end.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
I guess Winovich is kind of, he looks kind of like Austin Powers, and maybe thinks he's Austin Powers. So that's good.
Lebowski, your guy.
Oh,
yeah.
that would be awesome.
No, that's what it was.
Really?
Yeah.
I was a big Lebowski.
No, Lebowski's the roamer on the defense.
Oh,
so,
damn. So they didn't get that.
You can switch to a fourth position.
Yeah, well, I guess I'm changing positions then. So that's cool.
What have you noticed the most about the offensive line? Jim said Saturday Mason graded out higher than any offensive lineman, and it just
Yeah, I mean, they play really hard, all week, and I think that a lot of credits to the scout team. I think our look team's been giving us a great look. One great thing about the recruiting class is we got a lot of guys playing in the D-line, giving us good looks. They just work really hard. Mason's he's a tremendous player. So are all the guys playing right now. So
how much, I guess, conversations like the fullbacks, running backs, how much do you interact with the offensive linemen as far as, trying to establish that rhythm and that continuity? How much do you guys talk about that during practice?
Yeah, I mean, we're with them all the time in meetings and stuff, and Coach Wheat does a great job. Relaying stuff with Drev. It's all kind of just we're all blocking someone, so I don't think there's that much to it other than that. So
Blitz pickups, that kind of thing. Is that one of the tougher things that you've had to?
yeah, definitely. That's actually probably the biggest adjustment from tight end to fullback. It's just there's a lot more space. Got to work on closing the distance between you and a more shiftier guy. So. That's tough. I think that's the you see in the NFL. That's the toughest thing for most running backs to do. So.
Were you going for the Undertaker look in your photo, or were you going for something else?
No, I mean it was kind of my style all summer. No, I'm kidding. I just made a goofy face with Jake and Ben, but I was very happy people made the Undertaker reference. It's definitely
You a big fan?
Oh yeah, I've been a wrestling fan my whole life, so either Undertaker or Triple H, you choose which one I look like, but no. Yeah, that was funny.
Which one are you picking? Who do you look like more, Undertaker? You're saying you look like Triple H? That guy's cut and everything and gigantic?
What are you trying to say?
I'm just saying. Do you think you're him, or do you think you're the tall
Yeah, no, I mean,
Gravedigger.
I don't know.
Okay. Let the people decide?
Let the people decide.
When's
Yeah.
the last time you went to a match?
Senior year in high school. Yeah, I went to a Raw event. I forget what it was, but I've been to I've been to a lot. My first one was like in 5th grade. I went to No Way Out in Baltimore, and we like sat on the floor. I got like this chair that I still have, and I used to throw it at these pillows like I was a WWE wrestler. So I am a huge WWE.
You're due for another match.
I am due for another. Well said. I'm definitely due for another match for sure.
Do you guys ever just goof around and, you know,
And wrestle.
here? Yeah.
Yeah. We're jumping off the turnbuckle on each other in the house. Yeah, I mean we get playful, I'd say, but no, I don't know. Yeah, I guess so.
Are you gonna get your deposit back, do you think?
Are we gonna get our deposit back? That's an excellent question. I don't know. You'll have to probably ask our landlords.
How much? I asked Jim this, and I asked a couple of players, just as far as the coaches, their influence, their personality, and being around Drevno for the second year in a row. How much has his personality kind of, I guess, translated to you, affected the way that you play?
I mean, all those guys are really enthusiastic. They love what they do, and they're the best at what they do. Playing for Coach Leach, just like I love it. It's like one of the best things. He's a great guy. He really cares about us. I think that's the biggest thing. You can tell that the coaches really care about you. And when the coaches care about you, you want to play better for them. So.
Do you feel like when you pick out maybe some of the, maybe not only their sayings but mannerisms, that kind of stuff, being around them so much? Like, is there a little bit of
Sure
Coach Wheatley in you yet?
I don't think so. Actually, I don't know. Maybe to the observant eye, but I don't know. Probably.
Even when the opponent stacks the line against the run like UCF did, does it kind of annoy the running backs when the bigger rushing totals aren't there?
No, I don't think so. I think it's just whatever it takes to win. I think that's the mentality of this football team. There's no really I guys. There are no I guys on this team. It's just whatever we need to do, we're going to do to win the game. So.
Is that about as crowded as you've seen though in a while at the line of scrimmage? I mean, they
Yeah,
just
man,
never moved away from it.
they were flying safeties down and stuff, but we did a good job. We kind of stuck to our guns, and I'll give a lot of credit to them. They're a good team for sure.
Milton said he heard somebody trying to give him a hard time from the other huddle. Could you hear any of that?
No, I didn't think they, nothing more than a regular game. I had some pleasant conversations with some guys. Like it wasn't all just mean talk. So
What's a pleasant conversation like?
just
on
like
the field?
hey, good play here, and you're like, nah, thank you.
Jim was talking, he said that he was impressed with the way that they hit. He said that they were really fast. Did they maybe hit you guys a little bit harder than you expected? Were they more physical than you guys expected?
I mean, I think we had a good idea for what we were. It's tough to be like, well, I know exactly how hard this guy's gonna hit me, until it really hits you. But we had a good idea, but we knew they were gonna bring it. It's tough because they really only have one game, but they had a lot of guys. I mean, I think they were talking about how that senior class was a class that was recruited in when they went 12-0 with Bortles. So, I mean, they had a lot of good players on that team. So,
I asked Wilton about being hit, and as a quarterback, he said it helps him. I'm assuming, is that kind of universal for you, your first big hit of the year, kind of shake it off, there it is, and move on?
Definitely. You get that one out of the way. You're ready to rock and roll after that for sure. So, I definitely agree with that.
Those aren't Jumpman house shoes,
No, I would like some. That would be cool if they.
Why does
They
one
go-
have the fluffy thing on?
The one that's not pulled back.
Oh yeah, it's just pulled back a little
Oh,
bit.
okay.
These
They're
are my.
casualty of wrestling?
Yeah, these are. Wrestling. Wrestling in the locker room. No, these are just kind of nice slip-on shoes I have for in here. When I don't feel like wearing my cleats throughout the entire
Those
place.
look a lot like what I wear around my house. I'm
Yeah.
not kidding.
Did you hear UCF out hit you, according to their coach? What were your thoughts about that?
I mean, they hit hard. I don't know. I think that's a tough. I don't think we wear like body compression stuff to tell who actually hit each other harder. But, they hit hard, definitely. There's some big hits by both teams. Hit harder than us.